People have asked me, what does it cost? What does it cost to ascend? Everything. Your ascension will cost you everything. Yeah. Nothing about this is a unicorn or rainbow. It is about who you become. You will lose your job, your friends, your relationships, your health, and finally, your identity. In this talk, I'm going to discuss why it costs you everything. You're not the same. Your frequency has shifted. You see the truth. And you're a man, you're a woman of character. Content of character is something that I've shared on this journey with the community. In order to embody your higher self, in order to become the person that you literally became over this shift, you needed to lose it all. You know, you might come to terms where you had a job, and that job, you know, it was your golden handcuffs, I like to call it, your golden handcuffs. And you were going to have your safety and security, maybe till your retirement. None of us are going to be retiring in the new earth if you've ascended, right? You are locked in to 33, you're not aging, you're not retiring, you're on a totally different frequency. What does retirement mean? It means to be put away. Are you here to be put away? No. So your job, you might have done things that didn't, you know, resonate with your soul as you went through your spiritual awakening. You started to ascend. Your frequency is rising. You're ascending to a higher version of yourself. You can't fit. You feel like you can't fit in that job anymore. Or maybe it is going against your moral character. Oh, well, I have to do it. Otherwise, they're going to fire me, right? And now you have the bigger picture of life. And that job that kept you just over broke, you can't be in that job anymore. Your ascension is going to cost you your job one way or the other because it's not real. Sometimes you are in alignment with your job, and sometimes the job is a representation of what you're going to do in the future. But you will come to a point in your ascension where you might lose your job. Your ascension might cost you your job. Your friends. You know, sometimes our friends are, you know, over the course of our life, they want you to stay at their level. And you're going to come to terms where you can't talk about the mundane, you know, what's the drama, you know, what's the, you know, all the chaos that's going on. You don't want to talk about these things. You know, the reality shows, you know, even sports, you know, like some things, it's like, there's so much to do. There's so much to learn. There's so much to expand. And your friends, they might, you know, they want you to stay at their level. I don't like Mary anymore. I don't like Joe anymore. They're not like how they used to be. You know, some people, they're going to look at you, going to say, you changed. You changed. And you're going to say, of course I changed. I ascended. Hit the like button if that resonates with you. So your friends, they could be friends from childhood. They could be friends at the water cooler at work. They could be friends in the gym, wherever it might be. You have to keep moving forward. This is your ascension. So it's going to cost you your friends. But anything you lose, it wasn't real to begin with. I've seen this on my journey. People come, people go. The real ones always come back. Your job is to just keep going. Your job is to just keep ascending. And if they are going to ascend, they're going to do it with you. We don't do it all at the same pace. So when it comes to friends, it's a moving target. All right. So but you could have tons of friends. You might say, "Oh my God, I'm in the wilderness now. I'm in the God." Sometimes God puts us in the wilderness. We have to be in the wilderness to know thyself. Relationships. Ascension is going to cost you your relationships. You could actually be in a relationship and you've outgrown the relationship. You're growing, she's not growing. You're growing, he's not growing. And this, you start to see, wait a second, this isn't actually a relationship. And you can't be there anymore. And you're going to start to set your boundaries. And you're going to see the fake things start to fade away. You know, you're going to try to keep crossing your boundaries. And you're going to realize you've ascended. You've expanded your consciousness. And you realize this is not actually a relationship. What the heck is this? And you'll see that how fake these people were. And they run. You might be a single person and you want a relationship. All right, or maybe even just to go out on a date or just to hang out. And a lot of these things that go on in the world, you've ascended. You know, if you're a guy, you can't just go and you know, I'm just gonna hook up with anyone. You can't do it no more. Yeah, you're a girl. From the female lens, a lot of people are afraid of being alone. I got to hurry up and get married. Let me just settle for any beta male, any piece of trash. You can't do relation. You can't do this no more. You're going to lose this. You know, years ago, maybe I was attracting all these girls. Right now it's with laser pinpoint accuracy. Okay, so when it comes to relationships, it's going to cost you your relationships. You might normally in the past you could be attracting all the women, you could be attracting all the men, and then all of a sudden you're an outcast. You've ascended. When it comes to people, it could be at the workplace, it could be friends, it could be relationships. Always remember, the same people that hated Jesus Christ will hate you. The world will hate you because you don't want to fit into the matrix, right? Morpheus, right, told Neo, these people will try to protect it. And going through all of this relates to stress. So your ascension actually might cost you your health and wellness because of the amount of stress. Stress is the #1 cause of disease. Did you know that, light warriors? And I share about the emotional body, emotions on this channel. Hit the subscribe button, take the journey, become healthy, wealthy, and wise on this channel. Your ascension will cost you your health for a period of time because of the amount of stress that it takes. The stress to lose jobs, to lose friends, to lose relationships, be in the wilderness. But God wants you in the wilderness. You want to ascend, you need to figure out who you are. You have to find out who you are. So it's going to cost you all of these things. It's going to cost you your wellness. It's not easy. It's not easy to, you know, have to walk away, have to, or just let things go. A lot of us are letting things go, and it just literally happens. You know, you are just taken. You're taken or raptured out of a situation, a situationship, a job. It wasn't a vocation. I talk about vocation on this channel. Have a vocation, not a job. I have a vocation. Every single day I'm ready to work. I'm ready to do these things. It's so important to me. Food. Your ascension costs you food. There are foods that I used to love. I can't eat these foods no more. Can't eat them. Ascension costs you everything. It's going to cost you your foods that you eat. All of a sudden, you go through these shifts. Your palate changes, something I've shared before. You can't eat the artificial chemicals and things. And you are now, your body is in a very rapid pace of evolution. And you are going to have to eat certain foods. You're going to have to listen to your body. Your body is a tuning fork to telling you the truth. You know, sometimes I get together with family and, we do these things. Again, this is about an authentic journey, not about a perfect journey. And I'll eat, the cheat meals, have these things. And it literally, it throws my body off. And how many people does that resonate with? You might have gone about your life and you said, oh, I'm always going to eat this stuff. I'm always going to eat this way. Ascension costs you the foods that maybe you loved or liked to eat. You can't even eat that food anymore. Ascension costs you everything. Ascension costs you your identity. Your identity. Who you were is not who you truthfully are. Who I was years ago is not who I am today. And who I am today is a greater representation of my higher self. This is the true ascension journey. You are getting closer and closer, wave after wave, level up after level up. And you're getting closer to the purest of the pure of your higher self, which is the truth, is the Most High, it's the Christ light. This is the truthful ascension journey that will cost you everything. It's not easy, but what you gain is the most important thing. It's the only thing that matters. I did a video a little while back. What's the only thing that matters? The only thing that matters in this life, it's not the material things you could take with you. It's not the arm candy or holding on to some beta male just to show the world that you have someone. No. The only thing that matters in life, the only thing is who you become. I'm the best there is at what I do. It's the only thing that matters. Not for the accolades, not for the praise. Don't worry about the critics. Keep going. This is how we change. When you lose your identity, then you start to go through these massive shifts. You have physical ascension symptoms. The energetic body is changing. You're losing the old identity. You are losing subconscious programs that operate all of your cells, the way that you are, the way that the reality is. When you change from a subconscious level, when you change from a spiritual, energetic level, you have these massive pains. And there are things, I can't go out to the club no more. I can't go out and party anymore. These are not the things I can't do. It makes me sick. For me, on my journey, I need to find a girl, right? A girl that's like just like me. Is always working on herself, growing physically, mentally, spiritually, going to the beach, going to the gym, studying, right? Improving. It's hard. Can't go out to the club no more. Can't do it no more. Can't play pretend. And honestly, I used to just play pretend going out to the club. I didn't want to be there. I had to caffeinate myself. I shared this before. I had to caffeinate myself. I didn't realize I was what's called an empath. Are you an empath? And when you go out to the club and you're getting clubbed by all the negativity and the alcohol, which is the alcohol in the club, you're totally drained. And I was getting drained years ago as an empath, and I didn't realize this. Now I studied this. I'm here to pass this forward to the next generation of people. I was a pioneer. I didn't understand going to why am I so tired all the time? My friends used to make fun of me. Well, you're getting all caffeinated, you get to the club, and then you want to go home, right? But this is how you meet people. You can't do any of these things. Ascension costs you everything. But you gain who you truthfully are. And what remains, trust what remains. After you, every ascension, there's levels of ascension. There's levels and layers of this. Every level up, you're getting closer. And the people, the things, the situations that are taking the trip with you, that's the stuff that matters. This is how you become the embodiment of the new. The embodiment of the higher self is the ascension. You are stripped down. You're going to be stripped down. Strip it down, baby. No, you're going to be stripped down. You're going to be stripped down of everything. You're going to be stripped down of the identity, your friends, the finances, the job. You're going to be stripped down as God's going to leave you on the floor and he's going to say, now you figure it out and you show the world who you truthfully are. And that is true ascension. Body, mind, spirit, to become the higher self right now. What does it cost? Everything. Realize that this journey, this was your destiny. This is making you become the greatest version of yourself, a higher version of yourself. It will cost you everything. It's not easy, but you're gonna do it, kid. And so it is. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because when we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Comment down below, what has Ascension cost you? It literally cost me everything, right? But I just keep going. I just keep going. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for God, for all the lessons, growing, expanding, and learning that I could overcome. You know, these things that I've accomplished in my life. You know, when I was younger, I said, oh, I could never do these things. And I've accomplished so much. And I'm ready to accomplish so much more in the future. Heck, I've already done it already because I did it in the quantum. The seeds that I plant today will not bear fruit today. We've already done these things. We've already ascended, and we're leveling up constantly, exponentially. If you're new to this, let's strive to become 1% better every single day. Physically, mentally, spiritually. Let's learn, let's expand our consciousness. This is the true ascension path. Some journey, kid. Remember, a trip is planned, a journey has twists and turns, and this journey has really had a lot of twists and turns. So we're just constantly leveling up. There is no finish line. I love each and every one of you. Daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern. Become the greatest version of yourself. Hit me up, Facebook, TikTok, Patreon. Stay focused, and remember, these are our everyday lives. We're all on an individualized journey, but we're moving upward and onward. I love you all. Keep going, kid.